Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
At African Diaspora News Channel, we cover stories that don't receive mainstream attention, and we serve as the voice to the global Black community. We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media, connecting the African diaspora one story at a time.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Ibrahim Traore stands as a formidable force against neo-colonial power, and this has made him a prime target. Now, after Muammar Gaddafi was removed from seat and unalived because of how outspoken he was as a leader against all odds, Ibrahim seems to be the next target. His unbending resilience and doggedness against the West needs to be studied, especially in expelling the West from Burkina Faso, his boldness, his speech delivery, and in making sure he fights for the rights of his people has totally infuriated the West. And they've been looking for ways to, silence the young man through sanctions. Sanctions were imposed on Burkina Faso, but this did not stop Ibrahim Traore, neither did he bend to external pressure. Instead, he made bold moves in agricultural expansion, infrastructure development, and in strengthening the military. All this restructuring has contributed to the several attempts made on his life.
Office. Traore has survived more than 20 assassination attempts, a staggering number that underscores the relentless efforts to eliminate him. These coup attempts are not random acts of rebellion. They are carefully planned and heavily funded operations aimed at destabilizing Burkina Faso. Millions of dollars have been poured into these efforts, proving that foreign entities are willing to go to extreme lengths to eliminate Traore and regain control over the region. One of the most shocking coup attempts was uncovered just weeks ago in Ouagadougou. A foreign agent was caught in the act, attempting to bribe soldiers with an astonishing sum of 5 billion francs money intended to finance a coup against Traore. The plan began months earlier when an individual arrived in Burkina Faso under the pretense of being an investor. To the public, he appeared to be a businessman seeking opportunities in the country. However, behind the scenes, he was orchestrating a sinister plot. According to intelligence reports, this man was not acting alone. He had direct ties to powerful foreign entities that have long sought to destabilize not just Burkina Faso but the entire Sahel region.
The West do not want to let go of Africa, neither do they want anyone to stand up as a savior. War and instability has been a major tool used by foreign entities to destabilize these nations in order to lay hands on their vast mineral resources. They make the nations come off as weak and unable to do anything on their own, hence depending on them. And in this relationship, they get to exchange something in return, and that is their minerals. Take a look at what is happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo. That is an example for us all. And not just that, we've had various examples like this in the past. We've had various situations such as this, where African nations sought help from the West. But what these guys didn't anticipate or prepare for is the outright loyalty of Ibrahim Traore's soldiers. They did not know that they would be so committed to the cause, committed to backing Ibrahim Traore up, that they only pretended to work with the foreign entity for a while, only to gather intelligence, to gather information, and on the long run, they planned a counter coup against the foreign entity. Now, one of the ways these guys infiltrate the camp of the African nation is that they bribe their way through. They look for a snitch, or they look for a person who is ready to sell their soul. Yes, to sell not just their soul, but to sell their people. And then they bribe their way through in order to do what they want to do. Oh, but they did not know that they were going to meet with a resistance, a force against them. I mean, everyone in Burkina Faso wants the best for Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore has a whole community, not just community. It has a whole nation standing solidly behind him. At a point, he wanted to step down, but they said no, that he must continue reigning because they loved his rulership. I mean, who wouldn't love his rulership? And it's so obvious why these guys will continually look for ways to end the life of Ibrahim Traore. And dare I say, they will not succeed. We are praying for his safety and we hope he will be kept. Yes, not just that. They want to continually have Africa by its neck. And anyone who stands up as a savior seems to be a threat. And that is why they want to end the life of this young man. But dare I say, they will not succeed. What do you think about the story? Comment below and do not forget to share, subscribe, and turn on your notification button.